Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Drop Quad on the Jigsaw Stuff channel. As you can see, that piece that we designed worked flawlessly first time. It's very rare that something we cut works first time and is incredibly strong. I've built this side. The only thing that I need to do left on this side is I've got the screws. I need some nuts on the bottom because it used to screw into this and now there's nothing there, so I need to eventually do that. But other than that, what we're going to be doing now is, here's the before, we're going to be disassembling this section and cutting another one out because I only cut one to make sure it worked, and then we can look at installing it on this side. So let's get to it. Okie dokie. So first thing first is to remove the arm, which is nice and simple. Just untighten and then remove her. Oh yeah, that's one of them. I'll lean over and do the other. That one was much more loose. So now that can just come out, and then these two bits actually can come separate, but I'm not going to. So next we need to flip it the other way up. I need to actually retract the other arm. So next what we need to do now is remove, can you see them? Weep. Sorry for the slightly shaky camera work. These two bolts to begin with. Picked up the wrong Allen key. Jesus, they were well put in. Need to take up that bit of Velcro. That hurt slightly. Get off, you little bastard. Yeah. Only one screw has come out so far, but I don't particularly care. Shit, I almost pulled out that arm. Oh no, you fucking idiot. Oh god, it's all gone wrong. Right, so I've managed to fix the impending disaster, which was the other arm falling off because there's no nuts on the end of the screws. And we can continue. The actual mount is now removed for the leg. We now need to remove the motor, the speed controller, and get rid of this old plate. So, for that, we need some snips for the cable tie. And then, that's something I didn't do on this side. I didn't put any Velcro underneath so it can slide, like the cha-cha slide. But never mind. We also now need to remove these 4 screws. Holy shit. Apologies for the slight snivel. I clearly have a cold and the fact that you can't see anything. Trying not to round the screw off if I can help it. It needs turning up really hard in order to try and get the motor at the right distance from everything. So, take that off, and now I need to undo these. Apologies for the fact that you can see. Can't get it off the screw. Bloody hell. That screw is like welded on there. trying to get this off the end. Or we can stay on there for now. Right, so now what we're going to do now is cut a new carbon fibre thing. Although, if I'm completely honest with you, it's already here. But you can see it being cut now.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly.
Right, I hope you enjoyed that. So obviously everything is carrying on exactly as it was. So first things first is let's just wipe some of the dust off. Motor is the first thing. We're going to put it on like so. So I thought that up, that's stronger. There we are, that's more like it. Screw that in there. basically going to be like this now. But something that I should have done first actually is install the red bracket. So I'm going to have it. Okay, so I've got this attached now using basically straggly screws that I can find, because this is all 2.5 mil, which I don't have miles of. But so that is now screwed on nice and lovely. This now basically needs to fit on there. We've got our sort of bar clamps, I guess. They're the same. Bit of a nightmare trying to get these in. Okay. So it's roughly there, and the next ones are sort of hard to see. You can see them just there. Right. Last screw you can't see. I'll get this finished off and I will show you the finished result. Alright, so I made a bit of a balls up of it. This needed to be at the other end, which I've now done. I managed to get it all bolted on. Probably not straight, just bolted it on so we know it's there and it's going to work. Next thing is some tie wraps to hold this speed controller on. And then we're ready to attach the leg again. Okay, so it's on the leg. I just need to put in some screws. I'll be honest with you, that's like a four-hander job, so I'm not going to record me doing it. But I just screwed in, I've got to screw for this red thing, this carbon thing, and then into the plastic thing at the end of this tube. And once I've done that, we have, you can sort of see, excuse me, the stance. Pretty hell. So we will be able to see the width of this, and of course even wider when the legs are folded up. But we will get this screwed in and I'll show you the finished result. And here we are with it stood on both legs. You will notice that the motors are not in line. I will fix that. You also need to be pointing straight up and tightened up. I have been thinking about what we're going to do for the actual drop section of the drop quad. If we flip it over, good thing is with the props off, it now stands right without standing on anything. There. What I think we're going to do, we're going to keep this, and this is going to be adapted into having the hoop for, this is what the camera goes on at the front normally. Going to have the hoop on to keep the nose pointing forward. For the actual drop tray, I'm going to 3D print something that slides on these arms in the middle. Now, I'm basically going to have a hook at the top of the Funjets. Now, instead of the hook being sort of face onto the breeze with the sort of the circle between my two fingers, where the loop goes through, it's going to be sat face on, so it's sort of, instead of it being like that at the top of the Funjet, it's going to be like that, so it'll cut through the air a bit easier. Which means that I've also got to make sure this is the right way around, so we don't have some weird twist going on. The servo to drop it is going to be on this, so that it's cheaper because it's going to be one servo, so having to install servos and anything that you want to drop. Also means that less stuff in the fuselage to try and work out on the Funjets. So it'll just drop off of here at the hoop and then land. But hopefully this has been an interesting video. Hopefully you're not getting too fed up with the music. Trying to find royalty-free music for this is hard. The music that I would love to put to the cutting out of the thing is the Deadmau5 remix of Tiny Dancer. But I can't because it's not royalty-free, so I can't. So yes, that's why you're getting this sort of same music, and I can't be asked to find a whole library of it. I found the one. It's to do with flying. It'll do. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.